Asyuttakunayana Sumayana Syataya. Welcome to Reigniting the Soul Spark, a podcast dedicated to supporting you as you navigate spiritual awakening and step into spiritual enlightenment. Through conversation, meditations, and light language activation, the intent is to remind you of the spark that rests within the center of your heart so that you may find the truth of what it means to be fully alive. Hi, my name is Zara. If it feels in resonance with your soul, get comfy, relax, and enjoy the ride. Sumayana Syatayana Kunaya. Aya Syataya Asyataya. Onayanasya. How are you? Kumayana Syatayana Kunaya. Asyatokuna Syatayana Kumayana Syataya. Let's reharmonize into the earth's grids. Kasyatokunayana Sumayana Syatayana Syataya. This is the love that you've been waiting for. The love that sits eternal. That which rests in the center of your heart. It's yours to take hold of. Yours to reclaim. Kusitukunayana Sumayana Syataya. Today we're going to talk about Mother Nature and the bees and how we can use this golden light that we're cultivating inside to assist the awakening of the planet and mankind. And we'll talk about how LifeFX Living Water Droplets can assist the earth, the trees, the bees, and the self in this awakening journey. So I thought I should get this episode out there as soon as possible before we have another casualty of the universal planes. Over the past few weeks, I've had a few LifeFX retailers and affiliates come on board who are highly attuned to the Earth's electromagnetic grid and frame. Because of this, they've been receiving the same signals that I am from Mother Earth and the bees, which is, please move from the space of the thought forms that we are in peril and start implementing the solutions that exist. Including, and most importantly, with intent that we are well and magnification of the golden stream of light within. So I've been getting this direct message from Mother Earth and the bees for a few years now, but over the past 2 days, these people have received it through bee stings, back to back to back. So I've taken this as a prompt not to wait anymore to deliver this message. Kasyutukunayanasya. There's nothing wrong. The planet is just fine. She is giving us time to catch up. Focus on what is right, and nature will explode with life. Move through the frequency fence that has been created through fear, and you'll establish very quickly a golden age. Please water the ground, water the planet, water the earth, not only with your own frequency of love, but with the golden rays of light that exist within your cellular form. Turn on this light, and you will see a shift so magnificent that all else will fall away. Kasitukunayana Sumayana Syatayana Sutaya. This is a radiating light that comes forth when you stand in presence with the One, the eternal source of all that is. And when you sit with this source, and you sit in this space, and you feel the joy, and you feel the radiance of all life, then you begin to emit this energy into physical form through your own body and into the cells that stand beside you. Earth's grids help magnify this essence within you when you stand in presence with the one source creator in the form of love and unconditional acceptance for all that live here on earth, no exceptions. You will be able to harness the energy of the Earth's electromagnetic field and use it for your own cellular network and deliver it back to her in a form of love that will assist her in healing. Does this make sense? What you give to her, she gives to you. And what she gives to you, you give to her. Sutukunayana sumayana syataya. It's a constant exchange process. This process begins to combine your intent for a golden age on planet Earth with the energy systems of your cellular network to bring about a revival of life. That's it. Kosutukunayanasya. Mission complete. But we must get to the stage where we can harness this glow of the skin, the brain, the body, and the physical form and use it for all it's worth. This is where LifeFX can facilitate a fast-track process. It begins to clear out the densities from the physical form, and the energy streams that run through LifeFX remind the cell of its own golden rays. It all comes from within. LifeFX helps you recalibrate with the energy field that you are, not what you have been conditioned to be. The eternal source light is within your own electromagnetic framework, your own grids. You just need to remember how to turn it on. LifeFX can be a kickstart for this process. Once we access these golden glows, all else that does not resonate with this eternal frequency of love no longer has a place, and you must do the work to bring your own thoughts and mind into coherence with the new cellular state. This is the shift. To begin to breathe new life into every vibrational form, including your neural network and that of the spine. It's an integration of the frequency that creates worlds that will shift your current state of being into the one that you would most like to align with. It's giving up the game of separation and duality that is the work. Laying rest to the negative mindsets that have been orchestrated for your own demise. I repeat, Kunayana Sumayana Syataya. It's your gift to give to yourself coming up to speed. LifeFX can give you the baseline frequency from which you can operate because it overrides the frequency fence, unless that is you put it back into place. And this can be done with various thought forms or internal measures of sabotage, so the work here is crucial. Dig deep into your own life and get to know yourself. Allow it all to surface because it will. And it's a ride. So much heaven, so much hell. And then you explode into this golden ball of light and Gunayana Sutta Gunayana Sya. What an explosion it is. Asyanaya Sumaya. So I've said my piece here. Let's get back to the bees. So the bees, Sutta Gunayana Sya, they've shown me that they already have that golden sunlight lit within their pathways. That's the energy field from which they operate, that which is one. Now they're getting attacked in droves from competing frequencies and bandwidths on planet Earth, including your thoughts that they are in decline. This is a contributing factor. It is a repeating paradigm. Oh no, where did the bees go? They respond with decline. We freak out even more. So do they. They're asking you to stop and come up with a new story. They're asking me to state this very clearly. Please revise your intent. Kasyatayana kumaya. tell us that we're birthing life anew. We're coming back up to speed. There is a resurgence of the bees. Kasyutokonayanasya. Feel their populations extending. Bring them new life. Make it the new baseline of your thoughts. We'll begin to see it shape into form. Get excited with the energy that their populations are returning. Kunayanasumayanasyatayanasyataya. Look at them coming back. Do you see them buzzing all over your trees? Bring it into your thoughts and into your visual awareness. Bring energy and life force back into your own cell, and harmony with your heart, and their population will steadily climb. Bring yourself back into balance, and so will that of the world. And because there is energetic onslaught occurring on these planes of existence, the bees are asking for assistance with their fields. They're asking to use the solutions and the measures to give them more of a chance. Give them the gift of your love, the gift of your intent, and the gift of the golden sunshine that lies within your cells by connecting in with the earth and creating a feedback loop. But also give them a drink. They want to taste the golden ray of love within the nectar. It will assist their populations in coming back to life. Kasyutokonayanasya. Water the plants, water the flowers, the trees, the shrubs, with even only a few drops of LifeFX Living Water Droplets per liter to assist with the golden glow and harmonic resonance on the earth plane. It doesn't take much. You can use it as a growth accelerator, which we'll talk about in another episode, but for the pure purposes of frequency lift, use just 1 drop of LifeFX per 1 liter of water and water your gardens. Give the flowers of your garden LifeFX. The bees will receive the gift from there. As you walk about on planet Earth, you can leave a drop here and there in waterways, streams, dams, on the forest floor. Put it on a shell in the sand as you walk down the beach and place it back in the earth. Add your express intent that you nurture this plane of existence with the thoughts, with the intent that its vitality, kunayanasyataya, is elevating. Its vitality is returning. Kasyutokonaya. Now the oceans, kasyutokonayanasya, these are alive and well. They have their own charge going that's enough for them to hold their own. Some spots in nature do too, but many areas are struggling with the frequency fence. We're in wartime here, sutokonayanasyataya, and it is a struggle to survive for many who can't hold their own grid lines. This is a frequency game. It has nothing to do with pollutants, toxins, chemicals that are spilled. There are all measures for these. Not that these are helping the chemical dumps. It's not helping, but it can be rectified. And it's not the main issue for the decline. The main issue is the frequency grid that is being held by the negative thought forms of the human race and the corrupt individuals and nations who are purposefully planting the seeds that grow. You've got to start planting your own. There is no climate disaster. However, there is climate change. Earth is a living, breathing organism. We need to adjust. But we need to come out of fear to do this. There is no pollutant that cannot be overcome. We only need to implement the solutions. Kasyutokonayamana sutokonayana sumaya. Please come back to the purity of your intent. This world is okay. We just need to keep up. We have been locked in a frequency spell here on planet Earth. Nothing more, nothing less. And the more of us that attune to nature's gifts, the more that we will be able to hold our own and reclaim our space. So the message here is twofold. Give back to the Earth's grids in the form of your own golden rays of love. But also share with it your vital intent. The Earth is restoring. Native populations are regenerating. The bees are thriving. Place messages into the streams, the waterways, the corridors of wildflowers, the gardens. The birds and the bees will hear your intent in the form of frequency uplifts. They will be able to radiate and hold their own presence more intently. We are working together here. Yes, they give to us, but it's imperative we give back to them. So go through the stages of grief of what has been lost, what you perceive, what you have held in your cellular states. Go through these stages of grief so that you can accept this message as true. It all comes back to the purity of your thoughts. The more that we radiate this golden sunshine that comes from the core essence of our being, the more that we will be able to hold off the frequency fence that is purposefully used to cover this light. Then more will have the opportunity to rise up. More will have the opportunity to breathe. More will have the opportunity to do the same for others, and that is how you transition a planet of limited beings into those with infinite potential. We do it together. Everything is okay. We are well on our way. Thanks for listening. Have the most magical day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this episode has sparked the remembrance of who you truly are. If you've enjoyed this space, could you please like, follow, share, and/or subscribe? Your actions here assist me in reaching more people who could use a hand in reweaving their genetic lineage as one. I would be so incredibly thankful. I'd like to thank LifeFX Living Water for supporting me and this episode. LifeFX Living Water Droplets revitalize, restructure, remineralize, and clean any fresh water from a multitude of contaminants, including fluoride, heavy metals, chlorine, agricultural and industrial chemicals, and pathogens. They are my best friend when it comes to removing what filtration misses, intracellular hydration, and supporting the ascension process. You can learn more at lifefxlivingwater.com. If you're looking for additional support on your journey, please visit my website, zarajmalstedt.com. I love questions and comments. Please feel free to get in touch. And lastly, if you feel to contribute to the growth of this work through a donation, please see the Patreon link in the show notes attached. Kasyutukunayana sumayana siataya. May you remember who you are as the eternal essence of all that is.